everyone. I'm Dr. Lena Berezovska, and I'm welcoming today a very special woman. I'm following on Instagram for many years already. I'm a secret admirer, I would say. And why this happened, I'll tell you later. And you know, Denise, actually, you are number one on my list of all people I would like to invite for podcasts because, like, among doctors, among famous scientists, among like other people. Why? Because we have a lot of common, and also I admire your presentation of life and aging, and you're very sincere in talking about your experience in the past, especially experience with some women's disease. And I think you're a wonderful inspiration for everyone. And that's why I was thinking that we should start talking, we should start with you, because like even for me, you're really, truly this sample, example of a woman who I admire and who inspires me too. So Denise is a photographer, a digital creator. So from Amsterdam, and also the author of beautiful book with pictures, The Art of Aging. We will talk a little bit later. And we start with actually our women's problem, because I know you were suffering of endometriosis, and you went through a lot of problems even to conceive a child. And many women actually are facing this problem in different ages. And you're the one who became a winner in all this battle. And I would like you to share a little bit of your experience. And we start actually probably from this moments when you start experiencing endometriosis. And I know it's kind of monkey among diseases, because sometimes you have symptoms and you really do not recognize, but I would like you to talk more about this experience. And it might help a lot of people, a lot of women who are facing now this problem. Yeah.
Well, these days it's actually a common disease, right? Or it's recognized as a disease. And when I was a teenager and my first period started, I was 15. There was no such thing as endometriosis, or it was not as common as today. So my first period started with a lot of pain. And I remember so well how I dreaded my period, because I was in so much pain that I would faint. And I was 15, so there was not really a whole list of painkillers I could take. And my mom, she was always trying to pamper me, like put hot boiled water sacks on my belly and rub it, and trying to help me, because she also had very painful periods. And because of that, she thought it was normal. She said, well, that is what it is. We have painful periods in our family. So that is how I started my adult life, thinking that painful periods were very normal. I lived like that for many, many years, being in a lot of pain. And then having my doctor telling me, oh, but you just have to live with it. And you can sometimes take your birth control pill and take it a little longer, because I started birth control pills really quickly because of the pains, and they did help. But of course, it never solved anything, and it didn't take away all the pain. Until I turned 30 and I had my first smear, 30 years old, and no one ever thought, and I ring the bell a lot of times, but no one ever thought, well, maybe something's wrong. And at 30, I went for my first smear, and it came back tested, and it showed something abnormal. So they did a laparoscopic operation. They went in with a camera to look, and they saw endometriosis in a very rare form. I have a stage 4 endometriosis. It's in the back of my uterus, and they could see that it was big, and they understood that it was painful. And well, at that time I was single. I was 30 years old. I was working on my career. I had never, ever thought of having children. It just wasn't, it was not in my system to think about that already, because I had other things on my mind. But suddenly it was no choice, no option. They said to me, if you want a child, you have to do it now. Because you have severe endometriosis, we want to take out your uterus. Everything needs to be removed because otherwise, blah, 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 blah. So, of course, I didn't do that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have Finn. But I started to live with the knowledge that I had endometriosis and with the idea that I would never have any children. I tried to accept that fact, and I did. I had a great career as a photographer. I traveled the whole world, but I was always in pain, always had painful periods. And every month it was just like, okay, this is reality. I have endometriosis. I will never have a child. And the older I got, the worse it got, of course, because 38, I thought, but now I want to have children. And I was very lucky that I was so strong-minded to decide for myself that removing everything, the endometriosis, but also uterus and, you know, ovaries and everything down there, it wasn't an option for me because I wanted to keep the option open of having children. Even though I didn't even want to have children at that point. Yeah.
You know, actually, this story, like we will continue, but the story, like you started, gives us a lot of like data information for many women because, first of all, yes, endometriosis could start in early ages, like when you're a teenager, and because 80% of girls have painful periods, as they don't pay too much attention, but again, it could be just painful, it could be very painful, right? So why we should suffer? So women shouldn't suffer. In another moment, should actually ring the bell. You said your mom had some problems. So yes, endometriosis has some association in families like mother-daughter, which also have to kind of ring a bell. A woman who is listening to us right now and thinking, what do I have? What kind of pain I have? Yeah. And this first stage is you really lucky because usually when you have fourth stage of endometriosis, it's a severe disease. It's sometimes we compare like to the cancer, like it's not a cancer, but it gives metastasis, like, you know, this different spot of endometriosis inside of your body. And it's not just like we say genital, it could be extragenital in any part of your body. And I had a patient, yeah, and exactly. And another like problem, probably 10-15% women who goes to reproductive center, they facing infertility because of endometriosis. So this is what actually was happening to you. And then you went through another long story of having a child. And I would like you.
After turning 37, 38, I found my husband, we got married, and he knew from the start that I was never going to have a child. And then one morning I woke up and I thought, but I really need to try, at least try to conceive, because everyone can tell you that something is impossible, but you also have to try and then feel some sort of exception, you know, some
we all think we're exception. Yeah, we all have a hope, and it's true. Like if you don't try, you don't know.
So if you don't try, you don't know. So I decided, okay, we are going to try. So I had another operation, another laparoscopic operation. They went inside again, and then they saw that it grew bigger, of course, after so many years, but also the ovarian tubes, they were full of endometriosis. So one was completely closed and the other one was really curved and it was damaged. So chances of conceiving naturally was already like 0. And then they also saw that the endometriosis in the back of my uterus was, well, sticking together with intestines. Mm-hmm. So they directly started to talk about IVF. and other ways of conceiving, and we were okay with that because I knew from the start that this was going to be an adventure together with hospitals and doctors. But the one thing that I did, and when I turned 30 and found out that I had endometriosis, that was like 8 years earlier, there was so very little information on internet about endometriosis. I went to the library to look for books. I bought books. I tried to find all kinds of information, and it was very little. But when I turned 38, or when I was 38, there was much more information. And I went into every website I could find about endometriosis and how to live with it and how to conceive. And what I found, and these days it's so much more talked about, but lifestyle was everything for me. So I believe, and I'm not a doctor, I'm just a patient basically. I believe that lifestyle can change your endometriosis and the severeness of it.
Yeah.
100%. So what I did back then is live in a very strict way for almost 2 years to clean my body, to detox, to get all hormones out of my system, no meats, no sugars, everything I could think of, like an endometriosis diet and a way of living. And after 2 years, a year and a half or 2 years, I conceived. Yeah, I got pregnant with my son. It was through IVF, but it was the first time. And they had said to me, don't hope for anything because your uterus is also affected. It's an unhealthy environment.
Mm-hmm.
So the fetus, it can't grow in there because it's an unhealthy. And I was like, damn, I'm going to try this. I'm going to live so incredibly healthy. And while doing that, I also noticed that I was in much lesser pain. I felt so much more energetic, and my periods got really 28 days. And it was really a completely different way of living. So every time someone comes to me and says, oh, I have endometriosis, I'm always, I don't know about doctors. I don't know about hormone pills. I don't know about things like that, but I do believe in lifestyle, in what you eat, how you sleep, what you put on your skin, because all the hormones that are in like skincare and your shampoo and the way you wash your clothes, they all affect your endometriosis.
I totally agree with you because, you know, the majority of doctors look at the patient as just like some system of organs and nothing else. But the patient, it's not just like, you know, the organ, it's a body, it's a life, it's environment, it's a social life, right? So, and it's a lot of factors.
They see you as a disease, and they see the disease, they see endometriosis, and then they come with a cure. But after so many years trying to get better with endometriosis, the only thing they really did was prescribe different hormones to stop the hormones. So it was a hormone, everything was hormone.
I understand about the hormones, yeah. And you know, actually we know now that there is association between endometriosis and inflammation of intestine. And sometimes we don't know which supports more, like inflamed intestine, the endometriosis, or endometriosis, this inflammation. But if we have inflammation, it means we need to change our diet. We need to start working on our lifestyle, because you're right, it's a fact of a mind, it's a fact of a perception of disease. It's also clears our mind that we can make proper decision and do not make mistakes sitting on hormones only, because if you want a child, you cannot sit on the hormones all your life, right? So you have to change something, and this is what you did. Never stop changing, and that's why you have your child. And I really want every woman like stop for a moment and think what I'm doing wrong if I'm not getting pregnant, or maybe I should make another step. Maybe I should change my life. Maybe I should change my thinking. and it's a really, really important. And I have a question. So we call, like we use this definition of advanced maternal age in obstetrics, and it's kind of like pregnancy after 35 years old. But what's the difference? Like, did you feel some kind of, like, did you have some complications with pregnancy, or just like it was like normal pregnancy? And
I had a perfect pregnancy.
Wonderful.
I think it also has to do with lifestyle, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The way I prepared my body, because also I was 39 when it was finally time for me to try and get pregnant. So I was already older, and I did everything. I mean, it was a complete 100% focus on getting pregnant, staying pregnant. And then no stress, sleeping well, eating well, everything was around that. It sounds very hysterical, but it was the only way I could do it. And my body could do this very important thing. Being pregnant and getting pregnant is really a miracle. And I think every cell in your body needs to be in the right direction.
Yeah, it's true. I agree with you. And
you need to be healthy. You cannot carry a child, or at least not with endometriosis, and then be unhealthy. It's just two things that don't go together. I had a perfect pregnancy, but I had in the end a cesarean birth.
Cesarean section, yeah. Yeah. When actually what we're facing right now, like in the United States and Canada, we have a lot of obese people, and also with age, women get other diseases like hypertension and diabetes, and that's why we tell them that if you have additional diseases, then your pregnancy with age could be more complicated. But if it's healthy pregnancy in a healthy body, then you shouldn't have too many complications and expect something very bad. That's very important. And I always say, like, you have time to prepare your body, so you need to exercise and continue to exercise, or at least be in motion, like move more, right? And
when I tried to conceive, when I was preparing my body in that 1.5 2 years upfront the pregnancy, I walked every day for over an hour. I was really keeping my my body in motion. I was doing very carefully uterus massages. You can find everything online to keep everything soft and flowy. And then, of course, I did my meditation. I did my yoga. I really did those yoga poses to open everything up, to open the uterus and the vagina, that everything was like ready to receive. And I really believe it helps. And I got pregnant again after having my son. Unfortunately, there was a miscarriage. And doctors told me that it was probably this cesarean section that, they opened my uterus and then closed it. And it probably, the endometriosis grew inside.
The scars, yeah.
Because the scars, and that's what I feel right now, because now after having my son and that miscarriage, everything feels different again. It's a completely different endometriosis than it was before. You have to listen to your body. It's important. It wants to tell you something too. Endometriosis really is, I think, also a very emotional, very female.
It's really female. It's really emotional because of pain, because of other problems. And you said, very, very true words. Like, you have to listen to yourself. Like, when women come to a doctor, they think the doctor can find everything because the doctor can look inside, like, like some kind of like extra sense, and it's not happening, because only us, it's our body. Like, even I'm a doctor, but when I'm having some problems, I know that I cannot describe like in 100% details to my physician, from my family physician, because it's just me. I just can complain. I just can, like, I'm becoming a patient, and patience, like, it means like pain. At the same time, it means patience. Just be patient. But it's a complex, and I'm glad that we were talking about this. And the next part of our beautiful conversation, I would like to talk about this process of aging, because many women afraid of age, like really afraid, and they go through this plastic surgeries, do a lot of makeups, do whatever. And you created a project, The Art of Aging, and it became a book with wonderful pictures of women of different ages, mostly menopause or premenopausal, right? And it's also the stories, how they, about their perception of aging. And you actually, you inspire this woman, not just like, dealing with problem with like whatever you have during your life, but also dealing with a steady process of aging. We cannot remove the aging from our life. We cannot. And I would like you to talk a little bit more about this like aging process and your conception to live a moment, like every moment. It's very, very close to my perception of life, to live a moment. And it helps, actually, it helps women to deal with natural physiological processes in your body. So tell me more about this wonderful project, please.
Well, The Art of Aging Unapologetically, right? I think, I don't know about other women, but for me, and I've been talking to many over the past 4 years, for a lot of women, becoming 40 or 45, somewhere within that age, feels like a puzzle coming together. And starting this project is a direct result from the whole endometriosis trajectory. Mm-hmm. It's been very challenging to go to the hospital at 38 and 39 and to hear the doctor saying, but you are old. Your eggs are old, you are never going to conceive because you have endometriosis, and that's it. And those few years that I've been in and outside of the hospital really made an impact, because I thought, I'm not old, I'm 39, I'm 38, but suddenly I was confronted with the fact that I was getting older, that my fertility was going, that, my eggs were running out, that my time was running out. And I really got slapped in the face with that aging thing. Plus, I used to work as a model when I was very young, and then I became a fashion photographer. I worked with models all the time, and those models, they stayed forever young, because you book other models every time, and every time they are 20 again. But me, myself, I turned 35, 36, 37. Then I had my endometriosis. Then I had my fertility. Then I had my IVFs. And I thought to myself, when I look in the mirror, I see my skin changing. Everything is going. Where's my youth? And I got really, really scared. And I thought, damn, this is not what I want. I need to stop aging. I need to stop that. So I had my son I was 40 when he arrived, and then I decided to stop my career. I had a crazy career in photography, traveling around the world. And I finally had some time after a career that took me from one side in the world to the other side to think about my life and about me and about my wishes and the next phase of my life. So I went online, I went on Instagram, and I started to read again, because I love reading. And I didn't see the women that were in front of me. I was 40 and I didn't see the women 44, 5, 6, 50, 55, 60 in the media, on Instagram, on television, in a natural aging way. And I got really worried, and I thought, what is this? This is really wrong. And I'm talking about 7 years ago, where there was just nobody older than 40 on Instagram. Now they're all over the place.
Yeah.
But back then there wasn't, and there was only women on television and in the movies that were full of Botox and fillers and plastic surgery. And it got me upset. I really got upset. I got offended too. I thought, what is this fakeness? Why are we pressed in this corner of fearing aging? I mean, I really got upset, and I thought, I am not going to spend the second half of my life feeling unhappy about my age, because that is really fucked up. If you can only be happy with yourself between the age of 18 and maybe 45, but after that, it's all shit, and maybe you turn 100 years old, what are we talking about? So I really got upset, and then I started to look around me at my friends, and I thought, okay, they're starting to go gray, they're starting to have wrinkles, but they all got so much more confident and fun and feeling very good about themselves. Yes, of course, with a little bit of an older appearance, and some of them a lot. But it's not only about appearance in life. And I decided to start this project also to show the inside of the women in combination with the outside, because the stories are so important.
Yeah.
Nobody is only the outside. Everyone is also the inside. And the way we live, some women lose their children or have breast cancer or, have other very severe, difficult lives. Of course, you show that in your face. It's not crazy. And of course, you don't have to Botox that away. It's crazy. Life is about living and not about being without wrinkles.
Yeah, when I was probably 16 years old, I look at this 40 years old women, I was thinking, oh gosh, they old already, like, because we had different perception. Then I became like 40 years old, and then I said, wow, it's just like, I'm somewhere in the middle, or maybe even not in the middle, before the middle of my life. So now I'm close to 58, and I feel okay. I feel great. I have freedom. I can do, like, I have a lot of projects in my mind. Like, I do painting, I travel, I have another life. And I just thinking, the aging, like, if you don't concentrate only on age and you live like this healthy, if you like a healthy way, right? If you think in positive, if you talk to people, if you try to create something, like you're a creator, then actually it's a beautiful aging. And you don't even talk about aging, like, okay, I'm I would like to live another 20, 30 years very active, because yeah, we actually our meeting is coming to the end, because we have a limit of time, but I think we'll continue our conversation. But I really would like to thank you for this wonderful beginning and continuation. And I hope we talk more about some other problem women face, especially with aging. And thank you very much for coming to this podcast.
Yes, thank you for having me anytime. And well, have a great day.
And thank you everyone who was watching this video.
Okay, bye. Bye. Bye.